Good morning, good morning. It's fun to stay up late. Good morning to you. And there's my copyright strike of the day. What's up, peeps? My friends, my brick family. It's time for another Mighty Joe stream, unscheduled, impromptu. I was dozing off on the couch earlier when my wife called me to see how I was doing and asked me if I was feeling okay. And yeah, I was. I was just tired, and depression's a bear. But yeah, she said, what are you doing? Are you going to do anything? So she kind of motivated me to get up off the couch and build another set. So I am building another Wave 2 Speed Series Hot Wheels Mattel Brickshop creation. I've got my digital instructions up there. I've got camera set up as best I can. And it's time to build. All right, let's do this. First thing we need is our chassis. And then we need these two seat bottoms. And these two bad boys right here. This one is not going to take us very long, you guys. It's only 257 pieces. It is Mattel Brickshop's interpretation of the Honda S2000 from 2007. There are 5 bags. We're building 2 bags at a time, and the bags are not very full. So some of you may come on at the very end of the stream, but that's all due to my poor planning, so it is what it is. But this car looks really good. We're going to compare it in the review. We're going to compare it to the Speed Champions Suki's S2000. 2 of those, 2 of these. But my love for the Mattel Brickshop Hot Wheels cars has just grown. Oops, wrong side. And then I got a God, I can't remember the name of the guy. He's real soft spoken, and sometimes that makes him a little hard to listen to. But he showed a sneak peek. Someone saw the building instructions for the Aston Martin leaked on Reddit, and I'm not on Reddit, so I wouldn't know. But in the back of that manual, it showed the full Wave 2 line, and there's still a lot of cool cars coming, including the Premier Series, which is going to be a Lamborghini something, Divino, something like that. Old style, rounded bodied Lamborghini, and oh man, I can't wait. That's going to look so awesome. I'm going to make sure to save the money and get that one right away, so I'm not waiting like I was with the Mercedes. I learned my lesson with that one. Where in the world? Oh, there's one. There's one. Those two. This is going to go in the center. Okay. Come on, flatten out. There we go. There. I don't know, depending on how I feel, I may go out to San Antonio Plastic Bricks and hang out for a little while. Maybe chat up Mr. Ron. Get some words of wisdom from him. Really is a great dude, man. Oh, we get to build this part. Okay. That. That. Oh, I see. They gotta go here. Gotcha. Okay. Looking good. Step 17 is going to bring us 2 of these and 1 of these. You're kind of hanging in midair. Everyone knows I don't like that too much. All right, there's our rear fender wells. All right, let's see what we got. We got this blue one in the center. We got the black ones on the end, connecting everything together. Coming up, we got this bad boy that's going to be facing outwards. And this bad boy is going to go right there. These cars are a great selection to build during a brick crawl. The St. Patrick's Day brick crawl yesterday was pretty dang awesome. There's some interesting pieces right here. Let's take a look at this. How's this supposed to go? That goes like that. Oh, okay. Interesting. Guess I gotta make it twice. Okay. It doesn't say to make it twice, but I'm down like James Brown. Should be one more of these weird pieces. Hey, Hoarder. Welcome on in. All right, there's the two fender wells. Interesting. I like it. How are we doing today, Hoarder? Good, I hope. All right. Oh yeah. You know, it's funny because I pride myself on trying to keep my studio nice and neat, and I clean up after a build or whatnot. I don't let a lot of stuff, pile up. So that part of the studio is clean, but the studio is also a functioning um, two-car garage. So other stuff gets moved. My daughter comes in and plays with her bike, or just all kinds of little stuff goes on. And I come out here and I'm like, I'll move that later, or I'll come throw something out here, or we'll buy groceries and I'll put like some bottled water over off to the side. And before you know it, I'm tripping on it. So, Yeah, getting the room in order is always an important thing. There's a certain kind of energy, a certain kind of peace you feel when everything is where it's supposed to be, if that makes any sense. But I like to watch my buddy Jack on Bricked Out TV. He's in England and he has a Lego shed and he'll go out there and he'll build something, and it just amazes me that he'll be like, "Oh yeah, we got to get the Lego room in order or the shed," and he's like, "I've still got a mess," and he's got like 2 weeks worth of plastic bags on the ground, and I'm like, "Bro, first of all, those things are very slippery if you step on them, so be careful. I don't want you to fall and knock down all your shelves." Yeah, that's an ongoing thing. I don't really have a big parts selection, but little by little I'm acquiring extra pieces. More like not to build mocks or anything, but just stuff that's being left over from my builds and whatnot. But yeah, I'm getting there. I love that this set has stinking all printed pieces, man. Yeah, that's something that you see online and you go, "Oh wow, that sucks." But I mean, everybody is and I understand it's Lego. They're building sets. They're meant to be built. But I'm the type of person that I will not. I may have to change later, but I will not disassemble my sets to rebuild them later. Now, if I have to do that for purposes of storage, okay, I understand it. And then we'll see how long it actually stays unbuilt, because these Lumabrick sets that I've built, I'll never disassemble those because I don't want to ruin the lighting that you put on them. But as far as other sets to make room, I may have to do stuff like that. Because I mean, I'm not Brixie. I don't have a giant warehouse where I can put all my stuff. Wow, that looks cool. Yeah, definitely. And that's something I would really like to work on my mock skills. I wouldn't mind being able to build my own buildings, my own creations. Well, duh, mocks, right? My own creations. Um, okay, I've got quite a bit of leftover pieces, but none of them are doubled, so it's a good chance that these are all just extra pieces. I haven't missed anything on the steps. So let me go ahead and move those extra parts out of the way and do my shot. Let's see here. All right, so back three is going to be by itself next. Let's do the video. Tiny little bag 3. This is why I say that this is going to be a quick build, because now bag 3 is so tiny. Okay. Video. Hyperlapse. Oh wow, yeah. See, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, once I'm able to get, because I've got tons of mocks up here, or not mocks, modulars up here. And once I'm able to buy some tables, I'm going to put them over here to my left, and I'm going to mock up a little city. It's not going to be the best, and I'm going to probably have to rotate stuff out, but I'll be able to move a lot of the stuff behind me that's modulars off of here and into the city, so that way I can have more shelf space for the smaller sets. All right. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen any of the pictures that I've posted or the little video I posted of my little mocked up city, but for what I have, and I was only putting it on this table, um, which isn't very big. It's about maybe like 2 base plates by I don't know how many. But anyway, I just mocked it up and then took some pictures, and it looked good. From the shots that I'm looking at, it looked really good. I just would like to put something a little not bigger. I'm never gonna have a super amazing looking city, but I will have a nice looking city. So I'm looking forward to that time. Wow, that's a nice little design for the back window. Just a little something I can use for my videos, and that feeling of accomplishment you get when you put a little city together. Good stuff. Huh. Why doesn't this want to fit? Because of that. Let's try this. See, that's not right then. Something's missing. Yeah, something is missing. What is it? I think this needs to go back further, that's why. But then that should go like that. That'll go like that. That makes more sense. Because then this will go like this. This will go like this. That'll fit like that. And then these will fit like that. Perfect. I'm looking forward to the day when I can get this garage emptied so I can have a full space to put all my stuff in. Make things a little bit easier. Oh, this must be the seat back. Cool. Nice. There's one seat back. Interesting. I like it. First, we need our shift knob. The shift knob, I'm happy to say, is not a microphone. If I'm not mistaken, this car is going to be right-hand drive. So it'll be the Japanese version of the S2000, which I think is pretty cool. All right, and now 3 extra pieces in this step. And the rest of this is going to be finishing the car, because now we're down to bags 4 and 5. Which means I'll need the sleeve. And the stickers. Right. They've stopped using tissue paper to wrap their windshield elements, but I'm glad they're still wrapping them in something at least. Tons of printed parts on this car. I love it. Oh, and the spoiler's ready made. Look at that. There's the doors. Hey, Gordon. Welcome in, sir. How are you this lovely morning? Good morning, ma'am. And ain't it a lovely morning? What did you expect, Mary, our daughter? They got printed side mirrors too. That's awesome. All right, let's finish this bad boy up. Boom, baby. Okay, 2 of these, 1 of these. Oh no. Thanks, Hoarder. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Always welcome. That does not sound fun, Gordon, at all. Can you hear me, Gordon? I can see your messages. That's strange. I can see them. I don't know why. Why it wouldn't be coming up on your end. Interesting. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I see them over here. Okay, good. I was hoping you weren't having more issues computer-wise, because I know that seems to be the plague. Okay, there's one. Yeah. We are at its mercy, unfortunately. I'm starting to think technology knows what it's doing. All right, 1x4. It's becoming sentient. It's almost that time. Oops. It doesn't like when you add numbers, yeah. I don't like it either, bub. Okay, so there's that. So now, let me find this piece. I'm going to build our headlight assembly. Oh, nice. Okay, so black 1x1. No, yellow 1x1. Black cheese slope with stud. Put that on there like that. And we've got an angled piece. All right. And now we're going to get the other one. Okay. All right, now where do we put them? Show me where to put them. Okay, the end of this. One here. One here. I like it. And a specialized grill piece. Look at this grill piece. I've got it backwards. I must have it backwards. Because, damn it. See? If you guys don't want to participate, we'll just switch you around. That's not right. This is the Mattel Brickshop S2000, 2007 S2000 from Wave 2 of the Mattel Brickshop. That looks pretty cool, gotta admit. Love what they're doing over at the Mattel Brickshop. You Googleized it? I'm not a you Googleizer. Oh, that's wrong. Come on, come on. There we go. You, sir, are in the wrong spot. So it should be like that. That makes more sense. Okay. Yeah, people are ridiculous. I know that they were really hard to come by here in San Antonio, but when I found out where they were at, I simply went down to the store and picked them up. And like the Audi um, that I built, the yellow and white one, that thing is $53, and I see it here on my local Facebook Marketplace for $90. So I just put a laugh emoji on his page. I was like, yeah, no, I didn't say nothing, but I just put a laugh emoji, and I wasn't the only one. Because I'm like, don't be an idiot. You're not going to sell that. Not for $90. And yes, they are hard to find. And even when you look online, you can't find them. But $90? Come on, dude. When I made my video, granted it's not out yet, but so that might not help. But I let everybody know where I got it. And at the time that I bought mine, there were 6 of them on the shelf. And granted, when I went back, there weren't that many. But I did do the video where I went searching for them and I told everybody where they were at. So if anybody in San Antonio saw the video, which I hope they did, um, then definitely, somebody went and got it. Or somebody just found them on their own. But they're asking ridiculous numbers for them. Faux show. And I hope nobody buys them at that price. Wow, that's cool. This car's looking a lot better in real life than it did in pictures. Okay, what am I building here? Yeah. And the Big Blue Mercedes is still in our local Targets and stinking Walmarts for the regular $129 price. Or 120, whatever. I forget how much it was. Oh, I see where this is going. This is the door hinge. It hasn't told me where to put it yet, but I got to make a second one, so I'm guessing that that's where that goes. Because it just makes sense. Yeah, I know the feeling. I'm so behind in my Lumabricks builds that I've I hate to say it, but I've all but given up because I can't afford to keep up with everything that's being sold, and it's just really sad because when I first started, I was one of the very first KOCs, and I was very proud of that. But now it really doesn't matter because I can't afford to keep getting sets, and I haven't won any of the contests in quite a while. Um, so they had a couple of contests recently. I didn't even enter because I felt like I was doing so much work and getting nothing out of it. So I'll probably come out of that funk pretty soon. I mean, I still enjoy it, and I'm still going to be a KOC, but it's even worse now because now they're changing the rules to where they're saying, okay, well, we're going to see who's got the most engagement and who's got the most this and that, and so now I'm going to be kind of screwed because I don't have any content, Lumabricks content to show. So it is what it is, and what it is sucky. That's wrong. Take this. Okay, that's not right at all. There are so many buildings that I need to get. I don't need to get, but I want to get. There it is. And then I've got Yumco telling me, oh, we're going to send you this, we're going to send you that, and then they don't send anything, so I'm just like, whatever. Whatever. This doesn't look right again. It's got to be this. Which ones as far as Lumabricks? The boxing club, the barber shop, um, all of that good stuff. The skate park, all of the things that I'm dying to put in my collection and show on my channel. And the problem is, I get really good KOC discounts, but I don't have the money to take advantage of the discounts. So there's an 18% discount we get every month that I have not even been able to take advantage of. And luckily, they've gone back to putting in the 20% discounts at release the way they used to in the old days. But I'm not at a point where I can purchase anything really. So it's easier to buy a couple of little sets from the Lego store and build that than try to stock up on Lumabrick sets. And it's kind of upsetting because I was the big Lumabricks guy and the big fun hole guy, and now it is what it is. And then Yumko had told me, "Hey, do you want the new opera house?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I want the new opera house," because they had, I guess they came out with an opera house like to rival Fantasy's opera house, and I couldn't afford to get Fantasy's opera house, so I was excited to get one for free. And they said, "All right, well, we're gonna have it over to you before the Chinese New Year." I was like, "Okay." And then nothing. Houston, we have a problem. Unless I am blind, I am missing a piece. Oh no, I'm blind. It was next to the car. Yay! So I guess I'm gonna just do what I do and give up on trying to show everybody the first items that are coming out on this, that, or the other. Just stay in my lane, I guess. I do like these printed side mirrors, though. Yeah, buddy. Always committed to authenticity, our designers developed this specific windshield frame to replicate the S2000. And they've taped it up really well. Bringing out the big guns. Now look at that. Wow, that is cool. Oh, you even hide the studs on top with this black piece. Nice. Drop the spoiler on there. 3 extra pieces. Body's looking good. It's looking really good, actually. Wow. And now it's time to bust out the wheels. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 white wheels and 2 silver wheels for my reveal. The wheels are all plastic in the Speed series. Otherwise I would just choose whatever wheels are metal, because I believe in utilizing the metal wheels when they're available. I'm going to put the silver on one side, the white on the other. And the metal plaque on the bottom. That didn't take very long. Wow, only streaming an hour, and I finished this one. It was only 257 pieces. I just don't know if I like the white wheels or the silver wheels. I'm feeling the silver wheels. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put all these stickers on it. It's a good looking car though. Official licensed product. I'm thinking the silver stickers. I mean the silver wheels. Where do those go? Let's take a look at customized version. I should probably get, oh my, get a shot of the dashboard. Yeah, they've got it. They've got it with the stickers, and I mean the white wheels are nice. They're just and they're Ray's wheels or Ray's brand. They look cool, but they look cool more on the stickered up version of the car, and I'm not too sure I want to do the stickered up version only because when I did the when I did this Audi looked good with all the stickers on it. And I even left the snowplow front end on it, even though I said I wasn't going to. But this car looked like a really good race car. This one looks more of a street car, so I don't want to deck it out too much. But yeah, this one's nice. It's a damn good looking car. Look at that. Ugh. But as for the, I keep wanting to call it a Supra. As for the S2000, I don't think I'm going to do that. Let me get this. Well, shit, that whole time I was recording. Okay. I'll have to trim that a bit. Oh, I see. It was just that piece. No problem. Photo. Let's turn on the flash. Just to get a nice... Yeah, it really does. And it's got a little thing, a Honda navigation system. And from what I understand, the Easter egg in this one is that the Honda navigation shows the location of Honda headquarters in Japan or China. I think it's Japan. So a lot of people won't know that, but that's pretty cool. I heard that from the designers on an interview. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and before I do the spin, I'm gonna put on some stickers. So now that I've got that picture of the dashboard, let me reset my camera. We're gonna do video. Let's get rid of this little guy. Do this one at regular speed so I can speed it up slightly and not so much, since it's not going to be very long anyway. First thing we're going to do is put the eyebrow sticker on. What do we think? White lettering with the Honda logo or just red Honda? These. That's what I'm thinking. The only thing the red matches is the red interior, and that's not showing enough. So we'll go with the white. Oops. The way it overlaps, but we may have committed already. we got the white Honda logo on there. Let's see. I would like to use the Honda Racing sticker, but where would I put that? That's kind of long. We've got some little Hot Wheels logos. Damn, we just have white ones. One big red one. Oh no, we got the black ones. Oh, maybe I'll put the Hot Wheels logo under the S2000. Let's see. Or back here. Maybe back here. Yeah. That looks good there. I always like to put the Hot Wheels logo on because it's a Hot Wheels themed vehicle. So you know, the sponsorship stickers might still look good, but I don't want to put the number. I think this door sticker would look good. Put those right there. Yeah, I think the door sticker looks nice. That looks good. Okay, let's see. What else? Something small. Maybe we just leave it like that. Honda Racing is really big. Oh, Honda Racing can go on the spoiler. Should I put on the spoiler? Well, that fell right on where it needed to go. Okay. I am going against my own word and putting more stickers on than I thought I would. Shame, shame, shame on me. Yeah, the baby car does have silver wheels. Silver wheels and no stickers. I think that's going to be about it. Because the only other choices are, I wanted to utilize the Honda Racing sticker, but it doesn't really fit anywhere. The K&N is just really big. I think we'll leave it at that. So doing that, we could still hang out a little bit while I throw this footage on here. Yeah, I totally agree. Less is more. And I think it looks really good because we've only got the sticker underneath down here that says Toyo Tires. We've got the eyebrow sticker. We chose the white one. We've got the stickers on the doors. We've got a Raise Wheels sticker here, which is actually these wheels. So it's kind of funny if I leave it with the silver wheels. They're not Raise wheels, but it doesn't really matter. And then we've got the Hot Wheels logo. We've got the printed headlights, tail lights, license plate, emblems. I think it looks really good. But yeah, less is more. So kind of glad I didn't put too many stickers on there.
Honda S2000. Are you ready? Let's go.
Let's go. All right, so first we got our picture there. Boom, boom. 3. Boom, boom. Okay, so we got a speed build. Getting a sneak peek into how I edit my videos. This is it. Well, I mean, I will ask everybody to vote for which wheels they like the best. Um, I don't know, man. I really feel like the white wheels would have been better with a blue car, but even on the little RS8, I didn't use the white wheels. This was the first of the Wave 2 cars that I built, and I still ended up using the silver wheels. But I think white wheels would have looked better on this car. Matter of fact, let's see. There went the wheel. If we put that on there, you can see that it would have looked decent with white wheels on the blue car. But I'm not completely convinced on white wheels on a yellow car. Man, those do look kind of good. Uh, Now I'm going to have to dig up out of the attic the box and maybe switch out to the white ones. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to ask people which ones they like. That's why I leave it half and half so that I can do the spin and people can see the way the car looks with both of the wheels. I just don't do the full customization of the stickers and everything. Oh, why that's so dusty. I have it in the garage. But yeah, that's a neat looking little Audi right there. But now all I need to do is film the spin, which is really cool because I get to use my new turntable. I got this wooden turntable at Walmart to replace the old one. The old one is 12 inches, this one's 15 inches. Oh, the spider. There was a spider on my plate. So I'll put that there and I'll need was it? Here's the Speed Champions S2000 for comparison. I'll do that comparison in the review. I don't know, man. I think Mattel Brickshop did it better. Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, you can get the die-cast ones, but it's not the same as building a printed one because that Suki's S2000 had a ton of stickers, man. A ton of stickers. And I ain't down with the sticky. And I haven't pulled this out since I put it in there. Yeah, pretty cool. Gordon, what are you saying? And you're deleting. My chat's looking like the Epstein files over here. Everything's redacted. Retracted. I'm noticing though in the pictures that this S2000 appears to be tilted up. And I wonder why it looks like that. It looks like it's kind of like up a little bit in the illustrations, but maybe it isn't. I'm just not seeing it. The fenders do look kind of weird because these fenders are higher and these fenders are lower. But that's the way it's built. That's the way it asked me to build it. So there we are. Yeah, exactly. And it's a shame. I mean, it's not a shame, but the fact that you've got the 8 stud wide speed champions type cars take up so much of the road on these road plates and on the Lego road plates that, I mean, like you try to put them driving side by side and you're going to have them very close. It's passable, especially if you space them out and kind of like, have them going down the road 2 different ways. It's not so bad, but at the same time, the little 6 and 4 stud cars that Lego makes are so tiny that it's almost comical to see them riding around. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Do you brick build the streets out to your own specifications? I bought a ton of these road plates and I'm going to try to make them work because getting them on clearance for $20 off each pack, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or 11 boxes of these. So for my little city, it's going to be just fine. But would I rather have brick built streets? Yeah, I would. But I mean, I'm not going to be big level. I just want to make a nice, quaint little city, and little by little, it'll get better. So what do we got over here? Nice. The one thing I did like about these, because I had a pack of 4 um, of these road plates, and this is what I was going to plan to use, but they are not double sided. So I was going to end up buying a bunch of these because they're cheap and then just making a mill's base for them to sit on. But these plates are double sided, so I can actually mills them up and build them up to the level I need them to be with little plates underneath. But this is what I used to use for my spins, and these I also used up the rest of my 2x2 tiles to tile off a couple of these so that I could take pictures with them and stuff. It looks a lot better than spinning it with all the studs exposed. That's cool, man. I wish I was that creative. I probably could be, but I guess I don't give myself enough credit and I don't give myself enough time. Like right now I'm really trying my best to get some work because this being out of work crap sucks. Yeah, I love getting to do this and having time to do this, but no bueno. I'm hoping I get that Legoland Discovery Center job because that would be cool and I'd be a shift supervisor. So it's not the best pay in the world, but it's a job that I'm gonna love and I'll be able to help out around the house. Wow, 42 designs. And like they say, you're never really done. I mean, you probably think of other things that you can do to improve your design. When I first started this, I had no idea what a Mills plate was, and I learned early on by accident. Um, when I came across a video about it, and then I thought to myself, well, if I'm going to be building all these buildings, let me try my best to mills them. Some of these buildings are slightly taller by like a plate because instead of using actual base plates for the bottom, I would use like 16 by 16 plates, which of course, as you know, are thicker. So things like my steampunk trading center, the whole bottom is thicker plates, so it's going to sit just a little bit taller. But that's not going to bother me. I mean, that it's not perfect. I mean, but everything else I was trying to build, I would use my Dollar Tree um, base plates or the base plate that came with the actual uh, the actual building set, and I would use that as the floor part of it, and then I would use one of these like $1.25 base plates as the bottom. Put all my bricks, which are also from Dollar Tree here, and then put the main part to build on top of that. Sometimes I didn't have the right color, which is why, like for example, my Red Rocket gas station, I used all brown plates. Simulates dirt, but it was supposed to be light sand colored, tan colored, and that looked a little better. But I didn't have that in a base plate as far as double sided, so that works just as good. Plus, you covered up a bunch of it with tiles anyway, so it's all good. Get a photo of the extra parts. Nice. I've still got the Mattel Brickshop Honda Civic to build. Then I've got those two cars in the cases, the Mold King police car and the little speed racer car from Minnesota. I've got another Pokemon to build. I picked up the McLaren Speed Champion finally. So I was gonna try and knock out 2 videos today, but I think I'm gonna stick with just the one. Oh, cool, basements. Well, sir, I guess that's gonna do it for this live stream. I'm gonna go ahead and film the review. But I appreciate you coming by, Gordon, hanging out with me. Put my extra parts in here. This is my sort box that I need to sort, but I have nowhere to put the sorted pieces, so I guess I'm sort of out of luck. I'm a funny guy. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me, Gordon. Porter, thanks for stopping by. Those of you watching on repeat, please like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to go ahead and get this thing reviewed and have this out probably in April because I'm pretty much filled up. Or actually, no, probably sometime in March, but I can't release this one until I've already released the Audi, so that'll depend on when that's scheduled. So, all right, guys, take care. Have a great day. I hope you guys stay blessed, and we will see you on the next one. Later.